Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell PvP match. This time it is a 2v2 on Olshanka. It's late war. I'm the German faction and the all-round West Liberation DLC doctrine. I am joined by See You Late. He's just a random that jumped in the lobby with a communist flag as his, or a communist star as his picture, as you do. And I'm playing against Triglav and Mainis, both of whom are in the Discord, and I believe I was talking to it during this game. But setting a Jeep to the middle and a squad out right, hoping that I can catch out a squad early in the middle. For some reason my Jeep is facing south though, which is quite dumb. And I'm going to bring them in and hopefully catch someone out. I didn't want to keep it on the road. I wanted to keep it kind of down in the crevice a little. So he's in a good little spot here, I think. Way over microing this, but giving him a bit of cover and keeping him in the point. I think that's a good little spot. I have managed to capture or catch some of them out. I'm also trying to push these guys up as far as I can on this point. He hasn't even made it to, or he's just made it to that point furthest west, so now I'm just going to try and smoke out and hold this little position. Obviously, I'm setting up a little position on the back of this point for my MG squad, or for the MG boys, but also just getting foxholes in to hold on if I need to. My teammate sent like 2 people to the point. I don't understand what he's doing, but Panzerschreck just destroyed me, which is a bit rough. I've caught him out here as well, which is nice. Pretty sure he grenade spams me to death though. Can't remember. But I've got another squad pushing to the middle. Obviously losing that Jeep kind of hurts a little. My teammate for some reason isn't pushing anything out really. I don't understand what he's doing. Weird. Honestly, I didn't really realise at the time. I was too busy trying to hold my ground over here. Obviously I've got Triglav on my side, who's a good player, so I had to turn it up on this one. I shouldn't have been pushing the middle at this point. I don't think. I should have probably pushed up further west. I don't know. But the boys are here. I don't know how much forces he has in the middle yet. Until one of my boys gets on there and we see the flag cap thing. So he's only got a couple of boys on there. So that's all good. Lie them down. And hope I don't get grenade spammed. And I'm just trying to build a few foxholes at the back. So I should be pushing up. Probably with the rest of the squad, but I'm not. Probably a bit of a mistake. I'm just having a look what to buy. I think I was thinking about getting a SDK 231, the little doof doof. But maybe not. What do I get? Go on, get it. You know you want to. Yes, I've done it. So out comes the little 231. This thing can be quite dangerous, actually. It can cause massive problems, I've found. I don't know what I'm actually attempting to do here, but I've caught out a few guys pushing into the middle. A good tactic with the vehicle at the start, while I had time, probably would have been to run over all of the fences on his side, so we had nowhere to hide. But obviously I didn't do that, so that's okay. The guys in the middle are actually getting shots on the guys pushing up north, which is nice. And this 232, 231, whatever, is finally here. And I've hit a wall because I'm retarded. But that's now in place. Hopefully I can get some shots off. I don't know why it's not shooting. Shoot! Shoot, you silly thing. Eh, so dumb. I've got a Willys MG Jeep in the middle. I'm just going to lob out some nades. I do have to watch that. Those things can be quite deadly. I'm pretty sure the next time we get to Jeep it'll be a 50 cal as well, so that's a problem. I do have my Rifle Grenadier dude though, so I was hoping that I could get a heat shell on it. Pretty sure he pulls it back on me though. Before I have a chance. Or he kills me. One or the other. Let's see. It's been a long time since I played this match. Rough, that fence. Nah, he's gone. So that does suck. It's out of my range. Cheeky boy. I was hoping to lob it over at them, but all I did was ruin my cover. I should have crawled a dude up there with a grenade, but yeah, should have, could have, would have. Now, out come the Panzerleers. They're pretty elite. I do want to move this 231 because it's been sitting in the same spot for a while, and Triglav will make me pay for it. I'm just pushing a few lads up. Oh, I brought up a crappy squad. I don't know why I bothered, to be honest. I try not to get tier 1 squads after, like, the initial push for points. Manpower's good, but they're just, yeah. So my player, the guy I'm versing, seems to just be camping on his point, not doing anything. The guy I'm playing with, sorry. So I've got Mainis pushing me in the middle, and I've got Triglav pushing me on the right. So I'm having a rough time. But it is, I'll give you the 6 minutes because I've got 5 minutes, but 6 minutes in, it's 4:30 to 2:36 our way. So I'm holding my own against them, but I don't know how much longer this can last. One good support piece can basically throw me off these points. Now, I have got the drilling, I think it is, pushing north to cover that point. Oh, lie down, lie down. Lads. So he's still got that MG Jeep, so I've got to watch out for. But I'm going to lob a whole bunch of grenades over this fence. Hopefully when the grenades go off, it actually kills them as well, which would be quite nice. Grenade spam. There's only one dude there, so grenade spam did nothing. Now, if you look on the map, on Triglav's point, he has a little 45 mil. There it is. This thing is an absolute pain in my ass. I have a very harsh time trying to kill this thing. So stick around and watch for the absolute bullcrap that's about to happen. The boogaloos, as Triglav would call it. So I'm bringing up the drilling, hoping to get a sneaky shot on it. Obviously the drilling is insane when you start shooting, so I figured as soon as that drilling starts unleashing bullets, they'll die. I was hoping to get a sneaky hit on him, but not to be, so I'm pulling it back. Did we get anything? No. So he's pulled it back quite nicely. But obviously I'm very vulnerable to that. Oh, he has turned it around. Does he have a shot at me? Yeah, he does. Cheeky boy. I've got a shot on it. Or a couple of hits. Keep shooting. I don't know why I'm not shooting. I think it was doing that weird thing where when you're holding it doesn't do anything. So I'm spraying bullets at it. And it just wasn't getting hit. So decided that's a lost battle. Ah, he got me. So there you go. Unfortunately, he got me, which does suck. So I thought, all right, I've got to bring something out. Panther 3 out to M. M or N? One of them. So yeah, that hurts. I don't know how he wasn't getting hit by those drilling bullets though. That was insane. An absolute hailstorm of fury. But that's okay. He's pushing me on this northern point now. He knows he's relatively safe. He's just taken out 2 of my support weapons. My teammate's still doing absolutely nothing on the southeast. Finally got that MG. And he's completely wiped that crappy squad, which, I mean, that was always going to happen. And now he's hitting me with this, he's hitting my Panther 3. I was like, alright. And got me. I've got my side to it, so that was my stupidity. Miss, rough gig. I was like, I've got to hit it. Miss, and he got me. I was just, no, just unlucky. What do you do? One of those gates of hell, mate. I shouldn't have had my side to it, but at the same time, how do you miss twice with a circle that small? So dumb. Drilling couldn't do it. That couldn't do it. With that odds, Triglav was having an absolute ball with his 45 mil at this point. But He is capping that northern point, and they are capping the middle. It looks like Mainis is finally assaulting my teammate as well, because my teammate was very defensive. When you're playing this game, I say it all the time, but do not just get to a point and sit and do nothing, because eventually the opponent will push you and you'll just get pushed off. You have to be aggressive in this game. Just sitting on the defense, you're going to lose pretty well every game. But I've got some Panzerleers coming in. They're not bad troops, so hopefully they can do something. But he has a lot of infantry pushing in there, as you can see. Get down, get down, get down. So, yes, I've got almost nothing on the field anymore. I've got no money for anything. Losing 3 support units in the first 10 minutes will do that to you. And for some reason, he's pushed something out to me. The command vehicle thing. But I'm bringing another drilling over to try and deal with this infantry. I do need to hide it from the 45mm, the indestructible 45mm. But with Triglav pushing me on the right, Mainis pushing me on the left, I figured now is the time to push into the middle a little bit. See what we can do. That drilling is doing some good work for me. I do need to get rid of all those guys close to the water. Should be lobbing grenades, but I don't think they're actually. I don't think I know that they're there yet. And I can see he's moving his 45mm. So what I was hoping is that I could catch this out before he gets it set up. I think it must have like 200. I don't know what range it's got, but it must have really good range. No idea. Pushing out a grenadier squad though, because that's all I can really get. We are very, very far on the back foot now. I've kind of run out of steam because I was fighting so hard against 2 players on 2 points and losing everything. And I've lost those 3 support units, obviously. I've run out of steam, whereas my opponent, my teammate, sorry, probably still has a lot left. So now's probably the time he should be making a push to the middle to alleviate the pressure off of me. So I have pushed some guys in the middle. I'm not looking though, which is bad, and that 45 has caught me. Rough. So another unit gone. That 45 is just decimating me. I can't kill it. But all good. Smoking out. I'm going to try to push up again. Those guys in the middle look like they got pretty well wiped. Yeah, I've got 3 left. In these kind of moments, what you should do is just push 1 point. Yes, you're probably going to lose at that point. Because, you know, you'll be fighting on only 2 points and they'll hold 3. But at the same time, doing what I'm doing and trying to fight on multiple fronts, all it does is just get you slaughtered. And you'll spend the whole time jumping from point to point, pumping out infantry to try and hold on. It works in 1v1s. Doesn't work in 2v2s, so... yeah, I probably should have just picked a point and pushed hard for it. So pumping out nades. My guys are getting slaughtered still. I just really want to spread him out because I know he's got guys hidden everywhere. At this point, I think I found the guys in the grass there. Yeah, my infantry's just getting killed. I just can't. There's nothing I can do at this point, really. They are coming back. I do have that squad there. I shouldn't be, but I'm pushing them into the middle. Especially a squad of 6. A squad of 6, I probably shouldn't be pushing in like this because I assume he's got multiple squads on there. Mainis is one of those players that plays defensively. He'll kind of get on a point and just pump a bunch of infantry on it and support units, so it can be pretty hard to push him off. If you get him early, it could be, you know, you can completely slaughter him, but once he gets on a point, you know that he's he's going to be really well dug in. So, as you can see, he's got a lot of infantry there. He's got that tank on the just south of this point, kind of covering it as well. So yeah, it's always going to be a hard push. 15 minutes in though, 485 to 535. Mainis and Triglav's way. I've been wiped off that right side. I'm currently pushing into the middle here, but I'm getting slaughtered by Mainis, who's just sitting there with his PPSH squads and slaughtering me. I was kind of at a loss at what to do at this point. I generally just didn't know, because like they're very well dug in on my points, and my teammate wasn't really fighting that much or pushing. And I like to win. I don't like to just play and plod along. I'm there to win. Like, don't get me wrong, I like doing weird random stuff and having a ball, but at the end of the day, I don't want to just get slaughtered. Like, I like to have a competitive good match, and at the moment it's just been a slaughter. The only reason we're still in the game is because of how hard we went at the start, or how hard I went at the start. But obviously, as I said, I've run out of steam, so that squad's going to get wiped very quickly. And it might be at this point that I completely decide to give up on the middle. They've also got that BM8 thing, so there goes what I had left in the middle. I'm going to send another squad there for some reason. Nah, surely not. Yeah, no, cool. Send it to the right. Good. So I finally made the decision to just push on 1 point. I do still have to watch out for that 45mm and all the infantry he's got hidden here. This is a very easy one for Triglav and Mainis. When you get in a situation like this, you kind of just sit back and slaughter the infantry as they do anything. I brought out this 75 pack half track. So I've got some Panzerleers up. I've also got that half track kind of covering me a little. Oh no, they all got out for some reason. That's silly. I'll get a guy back in there. So I'm pushing these guys left. He's grenade spamming me. For some reason, I wasn't doing it back. I don't know why. I wasn't grenade spamming back. So it looks like I'm finally doing it. Shoot. Oh, what are they doing? There's a guy that just ran straight through. A lot of grenades going off at the minute. I have actually managed to start getting cap weight. So my push worked. That's what I mean. Just instead of having one squad go 1 point each and get slaughtered, just send them both to 1 point or focus on that 1 point. Because you'll end up just doing what I was doing for 10 minutes. Slowly just going, bouncing point to point, getting killed. So I knew that 45 was there. What I was trying to do is push up, and I was hoping I could maybe get a sneaky shot on it. But now he's focused his attention here, so I can bring up that 75. For some reason, an MG42 shooting at him wasn't even scaring them. But finally got that pack. 75. I can't hit it, because apparently this thing is unkillable. There we go, I finally got it. He did hit me as well though, so that was lucky. About time, and it's finally dead. That thing caused me so many issues, but taking it's really helped me. He does still have that BM8 rocket truck thing, so at the end of the day, I can push infantry on there, but he's probably just going to push me straight back off, so I do have to be a bit tactical with it, not put too much infantry on the point. Looks like my teammate was just losing his point, but he's managed to push Mainis back off. So I'm holding this squad back a bit. I've decided to push them up. It's probably not the move to make. While, if you're holding a point with the infantry you have, don't push more on. You know, keep them back, because then once you get hit with rocket arty or something, you've got that squad there to push back straight back into the point. So yeah, don't do this. I was just trying to get them into the trenches to hide them. But yeah. Rookie move. Playing very badly this game. I'm doing a lot of silly things, I think. So I was just looking at what to get. I don't really know. Got my next officer. But I've got that grenadier squad pushing up as well. Oh, actually, have I? I forgot to grab it. Don't know if I ever even grab it, to be honest. Rough. 20 minutes in though. 780 or 790 to 441 their way. They are all over us at the minute. We've been pushed back very far. I'm clinging onto that northern point. I've given up in the middle. And that cling is probably going to struggle now. No. Oh, so he's going into the smoke, luckily, which helps me. But luckily, that rocket arty is pretty average, to be fair. But it is still a pain nonetheless. I'm just facing that half track kind of more west so that I can react a bit quicker. Now I'm pushing some lads up. So I've got these STGs here now. Very handy. Just covering myself with smoke. I do need to get another squad up there pretty quickly. It looks like I do have one coming. I've still got that squad sitting at spawn that I forgot about. You get that. So I wanted to push them up further. So I'm just smoking. I was hoping, I think, to push up onto closer to his side so I could lob grenades over that wall. Something that I could have done is probably use the rifle grenadier to uproot those guys kind of hidden on that wall, or maybe brought a Panzerschreck up and just fight a rocket at it. Lots of things I could have done differently. I played this game quite a while ago now, so I feel like my tactics have improved since, but yes, trying to play a 2v2 like you'd play a 1v1, you're just going to have a hard time, unfortunately. Oh, not unfortunately. It's good that it's like a different game. But Triglav and Mainis are just sitting back. Triglav could push me out if he wanted to. As you can see in the middle there, Mainis has done what Mainis does and just pumped infantry in for a defensive position. So, I mean, I reckon he could have pushed basically behind that point on the southeast if he wanted to earlier. Like, I don't know, the Mainis and old mate on the left has been kind of chilling for a lot of this match. So has Triglav, in fairness. I've just been slowly getting myself slaughtered, playing really badly. So, rough gig. So I am trying to throw some smokes and push up more. I said, I'd accepted that we were probably going to lose at this point. I have sent a squad to the middle, though, by the looks of it. Maybe I haven't accepted. I thought I had. So it looks like I'm going to try and take Mainis on. Although, I assume he's got like 3 squads sitting in there. Well dug in. I'm going to have a bad time. So I'm throwing some smoke. I've already lost one of my boys. I'll get them up covering this next squad. He's got the, some pack or something there. Artillery. No. This was a silly push. I had to do it though, I guess, to try and, you know, claw the game back. But Triglav's actually capping that northern point while I'm doing this, so that's what I mean by getting split on 2 points. Ooh, yeah. Look at all those units my teammate has at the back there. Push, mate. Please, push. For the love of God, push. I brought out the LEIG. I should have brought this out so much earlier. That could have dealt with the 45mm very easily, and it could have covered this right side for ages. Probably would have been a better buy than the drilling, to be fair. So, all good. Yeah, so my opponent's got some artillery, 10.5s and that. So yeah, he's just sitting back and artying and holding his position. Damn, he's got the communist symbol as his picture. He should be sending waves upon waves into the slaughter. As is the Soviet/Russian doctrine. Actually, we're Germany though, so fair. Bit of lag. Not good, but the LEIG's there finally. Probably a bit late. Well, it is a bit late. It is way too late. It'll get a few shots off though, why not? That infantry in the middle all got wiped. 2 squads wiped in seconds, as happened to me quite a bit. He's got a SU thing there. Yeah, dead. And that's game. GG lads. Thanks for watching. Cheers.